Hey everyone, welcome back. This is part 2 of the Nomad Visas 2021. So if you don't know me, my name is Monica and I am here to help you all get out of here. In my last video, I went a little bit more in depth as to exactly what a nomad visa is. Feel free to check that out to get some more information about what exactly is a nomad visa, and I covered 5 more countries that were on my top 10 list. So today we are continuing this conversation, and so let's get into it. All right, so first on my list here today is Bermuda. So within this past year, there have been a lot of Caribbean islands that have been opening up visas specifically for remote work. So this is actually called Work from Bermuda program. It is 12 months in duration with the option to extend. The requirements are that you must have a location-independent business or work for a foreign company that is based outside of Bermuda. The minimum salary requirement is $50,000 per year. And of course, you must go through a mandatory COVID-19 test with a 48-hour quarantine. Like I did in my last video, I'm going to be including all of the government websites that have all of the up-to-date standards for travel and work in these countries. So this is actually going to be a resource for future use. Obviously, things are going to be changing from month to month, so feel free to utilize this as a resource as you plan ahead. Next on my list, I have the Czech Republic. They're offering a business visa, which is a duration of 1 year. This can be done within the Czech Republic embassy or consulate in your home country. Processing time is 90 to 120 days. This is pretty standard across all visa processing for many countries, so just keep that in mind when you're planning ahead. You'll need to have sufficient funds of about $5,700 USD and proof of accommodation for at least 1 year. Dubai specifically is providing a remote work visa. 1 year in duration with option to reapply if you so choose. Income is a little bit higher. It's about 5,000 USD per month. Again, this is another country that is offering the Dubai Golden Visa. I talked about this in my last episode with Portugal. There are various countries that are providing this type of investment visa, and we can discuss that in another episode, but this is not the topic for today's discussion. This is a much faster and cheaper option because investment options are quite expensive. Cool thing about the UAE is that they do not have income taxes. That is a huge benefit. I would say the downfall to this is that Dubai is extremely expensive. So if you have a really good paying job, you'll be good to go out there. And yeah, it's a pretty high-tech place to be. I personally have never been, but I heard from my friend that they have some artificial clouds to make it rain out there. Also, they have a massive mall where you can ski inside of it. So if you're into all of that, go for it. Next on the list is Mauritius. So this visa is called Premium Visa. The time duration is for 1 year with the option to extend. You must have, obviously, a foreign company or independent business that you're working from that's based outside of Mauritius, and your proof of income has to be a minimum of $1,500 per month. So not a bad option to be living in basically paradise. Drum roll. Last on the list, we have Georgia. This is the country that I lived in 10 years ago. Things have obviously changed since then. If you want to learn some more about that, you can check my very first video where I delve into why I went to Georgia. Mikvarchar. Sakartvelo. Mikvarchar. This is basically the country that changed my life trajectory in every way. So I have a lot to give back, and I'm really excited that they've now opened up opportunities for people to work out there. It is a beautiful country with so much to see. They are now offering a remotely from Georgia program, monthly income of $2,000 per month. This is for freelancers, full-time employees, or business owners that are obviously getting income outside of that country. mandatory 12-day hotel quarantine at this point in time. So that concludes today's video. Very short and sweet. I definitely wanted to give you guys all of the options that are currently available for 2021. You've got about 2 to 3 months in terms of processing the visas, and then you're really good to go. Thanks again for taking the time to watch today. I hope this information was useful for you to start planning out some future opportunities. Even, take 3 months in your summertime to test out these opportunities to work remotely. Feel free to comment below to ask any other questions you have about the countries that I listed today, or if you want me to dive into any specific country, like if you want to know more information about Georgia. So stay tuned and feel free to subscribe if this information is useful to you. There's going to be a lot more coming your way. So, okay.